Greetings all, J-Man here from Metal Shark. I'm here at, I guess you could say, South Ponte Vedra or North Vilano Beach. So this is a place I've kind of scouted out a little bit, but I haven't hunted before. So I'm going to give it a whirl today. Let's get this hunt started. Pretty much have the beach to myself. Only see one other person and a dog so far. Hey everyone, so right about along this spot here, where there's a bit of a 1 or 2 foot sand drop off along the beach, parallel to the surf. It's kind of high up on the beach. I found what I think is like a dog tag for a dog named Lilo. So I guess I'll have to blur out that number somehow. But call my mom, she's freaking out, is what it says. But on this side, the dog's name is Milo. So there you have it, interesting find along the beach. So I also wanted to say that when I found this dog tag, it was just an eye find, because I thought it was just cardboard or something. I was just going to pick it up and throw it away. But let's see what it is. It rings up as a 16. Okay, so I'm getting my first signal. 25. 24, 25. Repeatable different directions. I believe it's about 6 inches deep. Let's get that and show you. It's in the pile. So I've got a coin on the board. It's a really old looking dime. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm glad to get that on the board. 1 dime. And it looks pretty old. I'll have to try to clean that up. So I want to show you a bottle that's on the shore here. So I wanted to try between about noon to 2 more in the wet because it's working up to low tide at 2 today. So that's what I'm doing right now, is trying the wet a little bit. But I can't help but notice this bottle here. It says Havana Club, El Ron de Cuba. So that's interesting to find a Havana Club. I found a Havana Club bottle at the beach one other time. So it looks like it has part of the cap in it still. So it's pretty big and I don't really want to carry it all day. So maybe I should just go throw it away. I don't think it's too old. So in the wet here, so I start working back south to the access point. Getting a couple signals, I think. Might be a coin spill. So I'll have to investigate it. It's at least a penny or 2. I'm hoping. Is that it? I got one of these before and I don't know what they are. The second one. It's like a Star of David item, so I'm really going to have to figure out what these things are. Old badges or logos of something? But it's really interesting to me. I sure hope I can figure out what that is one day. Maybe some viewers will have ideas. Okay, so my next signal is a 1820. Right about here, really deep, really hard packed sand here. A lot of shell fragment in it. Okay, is it a piece of cable? Might be what it is. Yes, Wow, that's strange. Big piece of wire found here. Well, at least we'll get that up off the beach. Hey everyone, J-Man here, and I'm kind of at a moment of truth here. I've been hunting for a couple hours and haven't found a whole lot other than the Star of David mystery item and a few coins. But as I come up to this home behind me here that has a nice American flag flying, I'm thinking I'm having fun here even though I'm not finding much. So I guess I'm going to keep giving it a whirl instead of moving over to Vilano Beach proper and trying over near the jetty. So I guess I'll stick around and see what happens here at low tide. Maybe it'll get better. Hey guys, this looks like something interesting. I mean, it has the shape of a giant shark tooth, but I'm not sure if it is. But if nothing else, it's a curious piece of shell fragment or a shark's tooth. So I'm going to bring that home. I found it right down here. And I'm going to keep an eye out for shark's teeth because a channel called Gapton's Vlog gave me a tip, Jay, to look for triangular black shiny shapes. So that's what I remember, and that's what I'm trying to do. But right now I'm just seeing all kinds of shapes, but not necessarily triangular. So I'll let you know if I see one. 12, pretty shallow, might be a nickel. It's in the pile. Here it is. I think it is a nickel. All right, first nickel of the day, so that's a good sign. It's a very green nickel. So that's what I like to see, thinking it's been there a while. And I'm thinking it has cousins. The next signal, jumpy, 1920, 21, pretty deep, so let's get it. Oh my gosh, it's like something solid there. What is that? There is something there. I don't know what it is. I think it's a Sputnik. Maybe. Yeah, that's what it is. Somebody's fishing weight for shark fishing. And a bunch of tangled up line. Boy, this is where I could really use a pocket knife or something. Just cut myself. Well, I hope I didn't cut myself too bad. Doesn't seem bleeding. Figure out how to get this back, the full pouch. Okay, so it's been a while since I've had a dime signal, but I think I have one here. .25, about 8 inches. There it is. This might be my last dig. I'm not sure because, to be honest, I'm not sure how far I am from the parking area. I went so far south of it. I might still be another quarter mile or so. Well, let's see. It is a dime. So I'm glad to get back on the board with another dime. Looks like it's been there quite some time. Okay, so my next signal here is a possible quarter. I'd love to get a quarter on the board. It's about 20, it's a 29, about 10 inches deep. This way. $29. Let's get it. I'm toting this rum bottle, Havana rum. I'm trying to be able to throw it away if I'm not too far, but I have to carry it in my scoop because my pouch is way too full. So every time I dig, I have to pull it out. Here it is. We got our first quarter of the day on the board, so we're really glad about that. It's very green on one side and very brown on the other, as you can see. So we'll take it. Maybe there's some more here. Hello, dime signal. Right here. It's in the pile. Oh, here it is. Yes, it is another dime. So we're glad to get it. Another discolored dime. Hey everyone, J-Man is here from Metal Sharks, and this is a wrap up from Tuesday, December 15th from my hunt at Vilano Beach North. Now up here, as you can see, I had a dog tag or pet tag. It says Lilo or Lilo, I guess is how you would pronounce it. And the other, it has a nice design on the front, and the other side has a phone number. I got this one, and then I got this 1/4, which is of the very discolored variety, 2 dimes and 2 nickels, and then 7 pennies. And then up here was a very interesting find. I think this could be a shark's tooth based on the shape of it. So let me know if you concur with that or have any thoughts on it. But that was one of my best finds of the day. Really big, possible shark's tooth. And speaking of a shark tooth, this is a shark fishing weight, which has been popularly dubbed a Sputnik weight. So this has a way of, when you cast it out with your hook, it has a way of setting there in the sand, so it'll keep your bait in place. It won't wash back up in the surf. One thing I noticed with this Sputnik weight was the person who used it had used monofilament line, and the line was all wrapped around it. And I also got a little bit cut from it because there was a hook in the line, but it wasn't too bad. But I think a lot of times shark fishermen and women use braided line because it does better if you're trying to catch a shark, I think. And then I've got a variety of other interesting finds, and I also got over here a lot of trash that I'm happy to get up off the beach. And I forgot to mention that this looks to be sea glass. So a couple of nice pieces of sea glass there, nice and smooth. 3 lighters, and then this looks to be like a sample of tile from somebody's home. Now, another thing about this hunt was it was deja vu all over again, to quote Yogi Berra, the great Yankees baseball player and catcher. Because I found this item at Vilano Beach North, and one other time within recent weeks I found this item on a previous hunt. So there are the two side by side. So the one on the right I found at Michler's Landing, which is about 5 to 7 miles north of where I found the one on the left at Vilano Beach North. So at first I was thinking that might be a toy deputy's badge, but I'm really not sure. So any viewers that might have ideas on these two pieces, please drop them in the comments. And then another piece of deja vu was when I got this Havana Club bottle. Somewhere on it says Havana Club. So I got that. And on a previous hunt, I think a few months ago, I think at the same beach or close to it, I got this Havana Club.